We got today looking for the market to come to me. I need the market to come to me. Absolutely. If it's going too fast, I'm not trading. If it's too choppy, that's not how I want to trade it. So this is a good concept. Don't be eager to trade. Don't be anxious to trade. So yeah, I like that. I was saying though that I couldn't take these trades right here because the way it would break the trend line and then go right back up. And that's like, no, don't take that trade right there. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And sure enough, I was watching it go right back up. I was like, I'm so glad I didn't take that. And then I was saying the only way I will take it is if it goes under the moving averages, tests them, and then continues, which it did not do. It tested, then consolidated and pushed up, and now it's just going up. So now we have a situation where we're conflicted because I don't like to necessarily go long. Look at the day chart here in the top left. Price went up over the top of yesterday's high and then touched resistance. It came right back down, and now it's under not only yesterday's high, but yesterday's close. It's a red day. Could it go up? Could it be bullish? Sure, it could. Can we get some quick scalps if our exponential charts are agreeing? Yeah, we could. We could. It's just more difficult. I'd like to take the trades in the direction that the day candle is giving us. And here, even on the hourly chart, it's choppy and conflicted right here. This whole area right here is in a range where it's just porcupine, pintail high, pintail low. That's dangerous. Unless you can get range trading and range trades and which is an idea. I don't have to do my trend trading right now. So the main two ways I trade is trend trading or range trading, and that's it. I got strategies for both. So it's possible. I mean, how are you going to trade this right here? The breakdown, I had a trade on the breakdown. In fact, I only had one good trade today this morning, and that was a breakdown. Little tiny one anyway. I was only going for a 1-to-1, like right here. Right here. Broke the trend line, and as soon as that red candle went up and tested and turned red, I went here, and all I was doing was looking for the pivot. And there was other opportunities right here. Everything's going down. Everything's going down. It started chopping like this, and I didn't like that. I want smooth. So yeah, I didn't take any of this. But I didn't want to take a trade till the bell opened. As soon as the bell opens, look what happens. Right up choppy. It reverses direction. You can see that right here. Completely reverse direction up here. 5-minute chart. Completely reverse direction. Look at this. 15-minute candle. So yeah, it could be a bullish day, but it's going to have to be at least get over top of yesterday's close, which is that dash line. And until it does that, I'm going to sit on my hands, which is one of the hardest things for traders to do. Yep, one of the hardest things for traders to do. Okay. So if there's nothing I can do, unless I can do a range trade, the only thing that I have in my repertoire now, because it's just a choppy, unpredictable 15-minute candidate right back into this choppy range, just catching a trend at this moment is very, very difficult. So the other option is, well, let's look for some liquidity sweeps. Let's look for some liquidity sweeps near yesterday's close? Will it give us an opportunity to do a trend line break off of a liquidity sweep? Yeah, that's the only way that I could trade this in the current situation. So I could give it a try. I'll give it a try. Once it gets there. I mean, there's only one place that I can even attempt it is up here at yesterday's close. I don't want it to do anything fancy schmancy here. I'm not going to try to do anything fancy outside of what I've already calculated to be my favorite ways to trade. I've already tried the gamut out there. I've already tried so many systems. It's time to buckle down. You try everything. You're curious about everything. And you could spend years just testing and testing and testing and never get anywhere. And that's what I've done, So I am just ready to settle in on my personal little way I think I should be trading here, and don't change it. Let me look for a liquidity sweep, but I just don't know. It's so close. That's the 1,000 tick chart. It's so close to yesterday's close that I don't know if I should use the pivot or if I should use yesterday's close. Like if it sweeps the pivot, should I give it a try? If it sweeps that pivot, I could, but then this is so tempting. It could sweep the pivot, come down, look like it's going, and go right back up here and test this and come down. Or I should just do this. That's going to be it right there. All right. Trend line break. It's in a big giant swing like this. It's possible that I could do some good trend line breaks today. Just play the range and use trend line breaks. That's also a possibility. If I have to take a trade. If I have to take a trade. These are pretty big, good trend line opportunities. I mean, you could clearly see a trend line would work in this price action here. As long as it's at the top. Because the trend line breaks down here, I knew not to try those. It broke that one, it broke that one, went right back up. It broke that one, went right back up. I was like, I got chopped around so many times in life trying to catch that. If it's on this side of the moving averages and you're trying to short it, it's deadly, especially if your exponential higher time chart is bullish. If both are bullish, you're in trouble. So we had, see, every little trend line break was just can kick your butt. Every time it breaks the trend line, it just goes right back up. Man, that's a deadly market to try to trade. I did not touch it on that. Okay, so here we are. It's at the top. Ew, it did the liquidity sweep. I'm sitting here talking. I would have shorted right there. And on these, you're not concerned about the moving averages. You switch to the range trading liquidity sweep strategy, and there is no trend lines involved. I mean, moving averages. You don't care about them. Here's an opportunity. Let me see what this thing's going to do here. It's possible.
Order filled.
It's possible. I'm going to try it. I'll break even as fast as I can on this thing.
Stop filled.
Okay, that was, I got suckered on it one time. That's fine. But I figured it's at the top of a range here that, this one is the only trend line break. I'm not going to get chopped all the way up. I'd figure I'd try it right there, and that was okay with me. That's fine. I don't mind. I'm really pissed that I missed that one because I would have got the second candle. This tiny little stop loss. That's a tiny little stop loss. Who cares if you lose that? That was a 3-to-1 at least. All right, so now it's back up over yesterday's close where we get a second opportunity maybe. But these candles over here on the exponential higher time chart look very, very strong. So I'm not going to mess with it. That's what's got me spooked. If those candles didn't look so strong, that might work. But look at this. Look at this move here. What do you think? It's going to keep going? That's what it's saying to me. But yeah, I'm not going to try that the second time. But the first time for sure. For sure. And now it's behaving on some kind of news probably. I don't know. But when it does this, I just back away. I'm not going to try to get clever here. When it's acting schizophrenic, throwing a temper tantrum, I'm not going to play games with it like that. It's trying to get me to do what it wants. The market will try to get you to play its game, and I'm trying to get it to come to where I want it to go, what I want it to do, and slow down, and these setups only, and you're going to do what I want, and you could still lose. Like, I didn't want to take a trend line break until this is not a bad trade, even though it didn't work in my opinion, because it swept liquidity. It looked like there was plenty of room for it to go back down if it is indeed in a range. That was a good loss. I'm happy about that loss. I actually think that was a good loss. As a matter of fact, I'm not keeping track of what we got here today. So I'm starting to keep track of what is today, Monday? I'm starting to keep track of, did I take a good trade? Did I hold it for my target? Yes, the first one. Second trade was good, and I got stopped out, full stop loss. Okay, so I've only taken 2 trades this morning. One was good, hit target. One was good, full stop loss. All right, so let's move on here. Keeping a record here. My goal is to hold for my target right now. And every trade that I enter, I will not move the stop loss, and I will not get out of it until it hits my target. The only other option is to break even, and that's the only way I'll move my stop loss, is to break even or reduce my risk. I will not move it out for more loss. Those days are over. So right now we have a test and a breakout of, and I have to go long here.
Order filled.
I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. Let's do this. I don't care if it stops me out. $48, hit target or stop me out. I'm going to call this a good trade. Let's go back. And if it stops me out, I don't care. I'll explain why I think it's a good trade here in a minute. Good trade, and we still have yet to see if it's going to stop me out or not. But I'm not moving my stop loss. And I'm not going to get out early. You're either going to go up and hit my target, or you're going to stop me out. If it stops me out, I'm definitely going to chill out on taking trades on this right now, because then I'm just not getting it. I'm not getting it right. I'm not in tune. And so...
Stop filled.
Okay, let's mark that out. Let's just put the brakes on. This was a full stop loss here. 3 trades, 2 full stop losses, 1 hold for target. Okay, that's fine. So let's just chill out for a second. When it does this thing with the close, it's not clean. The close of yesterday, very important area. Swept it, had a good opportunity here. Fake breakout, takes out the low here, another liquidity sweep. This is where I thought, okay, now it's probably ready to go. It didn't. Tiny little loss. I'm out. Now I don't trust the breakout, and I'm looking more towards the breakdown because it's a red day. But do I even trust that? It's more towards the red side, but if it's a doji, dojis are the hardest to trade. It's not committed to either way. So I don't know if I can even trade this market right now. Some days, man, you just got to go. I can't. Today, I'm going to skip. I'm going to skip today. Some candles are like that. You just can't be Superman. You cannot trade. This is a good breakout opportunity here. Breakdown, I mean. I might try one more short. But I don't like how it's hitting that trend line up there. I don't like how it's coming down to it. You know, it's an old broken trend line, but those things are very impactful. I don't know if I trust that. I don't know if I trust that. But if I did take this trade, it would have been right here. Let's analyze it. I didn't quite hit 1-to-1. This is a mental trade. I would have took it right here. Yeah, here or here. It would have stopped me out on the second one. Let's look at the first one. If I was looking to go short of that. I don't think I would have wanted to catch that right there, though. The second part down here looks better. I guess either one would work. I guess. I'm thinking about this right here, though. It's still on that trend line up. Oh, I'm thinking about it. It's too questionable. I think it would be good. I think it would be good. What am I thinking? Yeah, I like what it looks like on this one. Oh, man, I'm just checking. Where would my stop be? Up here? $50. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I wanted to take it right there. Right there. It didn't break the bottom, though. It made a lower high. It made a lower high, and I was thinking anywhere in this area, even though it didn't break the bottom, and I just didn't pull the trigger. My stop would have been right here. It didn't hit 1-to-1 yet, so let's see how this goes. It's too choppy. Too choppy.
Order filled.
All right, I'm going to give it a shot. It could definitely go up and whack me. So let's see what happens here. I would like to get a 1-to-1. I'm not going to move it. If it hits me and I get out, I'm just going to stop trading this thing, because that will be too many losses in a row. I got to take a break or something. Let's see what happens. It's no fear. Just let it do what it's going to do. I don't even need to look at it. Take me out. I'm going to close it down for a little while if it gets me here.
Stop filled.
Okay, I'm done. I'm going to take a break. Let's do this. I got to mark out what happened. I thought that was a good trade. Another full stop loss. Save. Close that down. I'm going to close it down for a while. We're going to stop the live stream. All right. I will be back later. Peace. You got to take a break. You can't get emotional on these things. And taking a break is also on my list right here. So I get 2 breaks before I have to stop. This is my first break. I can come back and trade. So let's take the break and come back later and take a